this name for you. If you come closer, I can whisper in your ear.
Hey guys, Sam here. Welcome you a bit of post-edited stuff here at the start of this episode of the Bradford City Road to Glory career mode, episode 49. We're in season 4. I'm just going to let the background stuff happen as it happens, so pay attention to what is happening. We also have a game against Chelsea that I edited in here, but quick shout out. Thank you for the thumbnail, Tyler, T-Right all day, guys. You already know who he is. If you don't, make sure you check him out in the description below. Plenty of subscribers, and he is just a brilliant YouTuber in amongst himself. But I also want to throw a quick shout out, quick mention to the brand new intro and the channel design. It was actually created by another YouTuber. It's Matthew, a lot smaller of a YouTuber in the hundreds of subscribers, but make sure you check him out. It's actually, for his size, for his channel size, actually has really good content, so make sure you check him out. Thank you very much, Matthew, for the channel design and the intro. If you guys like it, let me know down below, and we'll definitely be keeping it. It's very clean. He does a very good job, so make sure you check him out. And if you do go in to enjoy his stuff, make sure you subscribe to him if you enjoy his content, but of course check him out at the very least. It's the least you could do on my behalf, guys. So that's all I've got to really say at the start. A lot of new designs for season 4. You got the channel designs, you got the brand new thumbnail, so I hope you guys like the look of it. Going into FIFA 16, I do want to improve the look of the channel a lot more and make it look a bit more professional. Hopefully get a couple of more eyes onto the channel. But of course, as you can see, we did win the Community Shield. That game was on world class. And I do want to let you guys know that in this episode, I don't actually point out the MVP votes, but I did record them, and they will be shown at the end of every episode. The MVP is still a thing. I said in an update video that I wanted to take them out, but you guys, out of nowhere, just sort of really harped on it. You wanted the MVP, so it's in the episode. I'm going to get onto some live commentary right now for the rest of the episode, guys. A lot of transfers happening. Stay tuned. If you like the video, smash a like, and I'll see you right now for some live com. Okay, guys, I hope you didn't mind me post-comming the transfer window up to this Everton game, but this game is going to be really difficult because I'm going to be playing on Legendary for the first time in this career mode. But I do want to tell you guys that the game against Chelsea was nothing special. The highlights is literally just the goal that I'm going to show, and it was really nothing special at all, but we did pull out a win. That was world class. So I'm actually bumping it up to Legendary. Oh, I'm really scared, guys. I don't know. I don't play Legendary very often in my own personal time either, so it's going to be really weird to adjust to, but let's try and do this.
Counting down towards the end of the 90 minutes. 9 minutes left.
That's a brilliant run from John Taylor. I can't believe he stayed on side there. If he can do something here, he can. Can he? There it is, guys. Full time 0-0 against Everton on our first game on Legendary difficulty. And it was pretty difficult. I noticed a few changes. The game is a lot quicker. The computer's a lot quicker. They pass the ball a lot more. It's fast-paced. They attack a lot. They get stuck in a lot. Their marking is better. Everything about Everton seemed really a lot better than usual. So, yeah, it was a tough game. But taking a look at the stats, 2 shots, 1 on target for us, 3 shots, 1 on target for Everton. I tried to hold on to the possession as much as I could, because I think that's going to be the game plan on Legendary difficulty, to just knock it about and find the opportunities and find the spaces and not rush it. So I think we did really well. As you can see, pass accuracy is pretty high, 58% possession as well. So yeah, that's the first game of the Premier League, 0-0. Okay, guys, so 2 signings that I made very quickly is Ivan Santillan from the free agency, and also Villar from the free agency. There's a lot of free agents that I want to bring in, so you're going to be seeing a bunch of them coming in over the coming days. But Derby County accept a 1.2 million for George Thorne. He's a pretty decent player. I'm sure he'd be around 70 rating by now, and he's 24 years of age, so quite young as well. I think he'd be a really good addition to the team. And Everton accept a 2 million bid for Tyus Browning, and I'd love to bring him in because I think we need another centre-back to just shore up the defence, especially because we're going to be playing in 4 competitions and we're going to be playing on Legendary difficulty. Okay, so 2 more free agent signings. A backup right back, which we haven't had the entire series, I don't think, in Chetri, and Shimanek coming in as a backup centre-back. Not really a backup centre-back, just a young one that I might play during the Cups. Another free agent signing, Senorelli, another central midfielder, 26 years of age. He's going to come in and he's going to provide a bit more depth. Hal accepts his contract as well, and he joins the club as a backup goalkeeper, which isn't a bad option at all. And George Thorne accepts the contract offer for 1.2 million, 15k a week. We bring in another quality defensive midfielder. In the meantime, we have a game against Stoke City away. The starting lineup's not going to change too much. Even Thorne is still a backup defensive midfielder that will be on the bench despite being 70 rated. So let's get into this game against Stoke City, another legendary game. Hopefully we pull out our first win of the season. Oh, John Taylor's making a run. That is beautiful football from John Taylor and Samad Yezel. And Taylor tucks it in for our first goal of the season and puts us up 1-0 against Stoke City in the 82nd minute. Great bit of play that is from Taylor and Yezel. Recently substituted on Yezel, our second choice striker, of course, behind Chuba Akpom. Does really well to get that ball in. And John Taylor tucks it right underneath Butland there and puts us up 1-0. Let's hold on to this lead. There it is, full time, 1-0 to Bradford City. A great game, held on to possession very well, waited for our chance, and scored the goal. Still a pretty quiet game, to be fair. It wasn't very fluid, but we did put away Stoke City, who had 5 shots, 2 on target, to be fair to them. We had 52% possession, good passing accuracy stat, so very good game from us. And we pick up another, or I should say our first 3 points. Okay, Spurs accept a 2.5 million bid for DeAndre Yedlin. By far the biggest name we have gone for so far in this transfer window, and he's still so cheap. And we're going to bring him in as our starting right back. Fingers crossed he wants to join the team. And there's confirmation that Tyus Browning has joined the club from Everton for $2 million on 25k wages per week. That's a massive signing. Okay, 2 new signings. Alex McCarthy from QPR is going to be our starting goalkeeper this season. This might be a bit out of the blue that I'm signing this guy because I didn't mention him at all. But he's coming to the club, 27 years of age. I'm hoping he's around mid-70 rated because he cost me $8 million. And there is confirmation that DeAndre Yedlin will join us, 73 rated right back. Massive signings we're making at the end of this window. Let's take a look at the club now compared to when I fixed it up. Boom, that is our starting 11. Akpom at striker, Taylor and Isgrove on the wings, Garate, Ingram and Reed in midfield, Halliday, Jan Hyung-soo, Tyus Browning and DeAndre Yedlin as a back 4, and Alex McCarthy in goal. So we're slowly working our way to the 70 ratings. We also have Thorne on the bench. The only reason I have him on the bench is because Ingram is still 19 years of age and is only 1 overall less than him. We've got Yezel on the bench as well as 72 rated. And look at our reserves. A bunch of reserve players from the free agency, and a bunch of them, like Motley Henry's still a very good player. Routus is still a very good player. Meredith can still do a job. You know, these are all players that can come in and do it in the domestic cup. You got Anik on the bench. You got Darby now on the bench, our captain. I have to find a new captain for the team. But yeah, this team looks pretty good at the minute, and we've run out of wages as well, and our budget is pretty much dead because McCarthy cost $8 million. I'm not sure about that signing, but who cares? I'm going to make it anyway. And this season is going to be running with pretty much that team. Halliday is pretty good. You know, everyone is nearly at that 70 rating as well. So a pretty decent transfer window, and we shored up the defense, which I think is going to be an important part of our game this season. Okay, that'll wrap up today's episode nicely, guys. We played 2 games in the transfer window and made a bunch of transfers. A really good back line now as well, with a new right back, a new centre back, and a new goalkeeper, all in the 70 ratings. We kick off the next episode with a game against Manchester United, and we also have the domestic cup to play as well, and that'll wrap up the transfer window and we'll head into September. And as you can see, the Europa League is upon us. We have Lazio, Braga, and Shamrock Rovers, I want to say. Yes, Shamrock Rovers in the Euro League group stages, so we're probably going to come third if we can beat Shamrock Rovers, but I don't expect to get out of the group stages whatsoever. So we'll be playing, I guess, a slightly weaker side in the Europa League. I'm not really keen on the Europa League, to be fair. I really want to focus on the league more this season rather than the Europa League, because we're not going to do anything in it anyway, so no point in wasting our better players there. So as you can see, that is the league table. Man City at the top, Chelsea second, Southampton third, and Hull in fourth. Everton, Newcastle, ourselves in 7th, but there's only 2 games played. And then you got the likes of QPR, West Brom, Swansea, a bunch of teams who haven't won a game yet. And we got Manchester United next, who haven't won a game yet either. But that wraps up today's episode, and the question of the day for you guys today is, what difficulty do you guys play on and why? Why do you choose the difficulty that you play on? I'd love to hear you guys' answers, and of course, in the next episode, the people with, I guess, not the funniest answers, but the ones that I find interesting, the ones that I found that I should share, I will share in the next episode for sure. Thank you guys for watching, thank you for the support, and thank you, again, for the likes and the comments and the views on all these videos. I hope you guys did enjoy this. I'll see you in the next one very, very soon. Keep it real.